Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to the Shalom brothers. Peace and blessings to those who elect, Lord willing, to be a part of that number. I'm the brother Quadar from the GMS branch of Chicago, coming back with another video. This video is going to be entitled, No More, quote-unquote, Freedom of Speech. Okay, and Esau is going to totally do away, with, because he's putting limits on social media, okay, because now on Spotify and YouTube, if they suspect that you're under 18, they can request ID. This is going to be they're going to implement that very soon. And they're already doing it on different social media sites and whatnot. If they suspect that somebody's under the age of 18, they'll ask them for an ID, which once you upload that, they got everything, And so I'm gonna play this quick clip, because this is a heavy video, okay? Because Amalek is being exposed left and right, and he can't take it no more, So he's just gonna have to cut off either the internet, or make it very limited. Okay, so give me 1 second. 1 second. Call all y'all Bashimo Shy. We put the audio back on, and it was 441. How long the video's been recording. As a matter of fact, let me see. Okay, cool. because they just stated that they're doing this because of Hamas and whatnot. It's really because this devil's being exposed. Okay, and he wants to keep track of all of his enemies. Okay, he wants to keep track of who's watching these videos of him being exposed, who's pushing it out, who's watching it too much, who's liking it, who's sharing it. That's what he wants to know. All right, this devil's being exposed, man. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness." And that's what Esau Edom has done by pushing wickedness to our people, okay, and putting them in these environments to where they're oppressed, suppressed, depressed, and pushing wickedness and pushing mad folly among our people, and make them criminal, public enemy number one, and puts them as a shame to the whole world. Like, hey, look at these niggas. All right, but you set the whole diagram up for them to be like this, and the wicked of our nation is going to be punished as well. All right, but we're not going to act like Esau isn't to be, it doesn't have a hand in this. We're not going to act like the so-called white man doesn't have a hand, all right, in our people being the way that they are, okay, with quote-unquote black culture, okay. And that's what Esau has done, man. That's why it says in Revelation 2 and 10 that he is the accuser of our brethren. You go into that word for accuser, it goes to categoreo, okay. So this devil goes to the left-hand side and tries to get our blessing back, because it's not his, it's ours. It was set up that way for it to be taken from him like that, okay, to try to get our blessing back, in which it wasn't for him. Esau is the original sellout. This nigga sold out for a morsel of meat, and now he's pissed off. Verse 16, "Thou art filled with shameful glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." All right, Esau's foreskin is being uncovered, okay. Hey, the Lord is putting the mark on this guy. It's like the Lord has already put the mark on this guy. All right, the eyeballs are already on him. All right, his shame, he's being filled with shameful glory. All right, his secret parts are being uncovered, man. All right, as the scripture says in Jeremiah 13. Okay, the secret parts where he don't want nobody to know his secret counsels, all those things are being exposed. And now he's like, damn, we can't even contain this shit no more. Okay, we got to watch everybody. We got to watch everything. Who's pushing this out? Because he can no longer control the narrative. All right, yeah, he controls the media. Okay, he controls these politicians and celebrities, but he can no longer control the narrative because he's being exposed left and right. Okay. Hey, this is the information age. Okay, that's why that dude, I believe he was a Rothschild, he said their biggest regret was the internet, because now he can control it. All right, in 2 Ezra 2 and 1, it says, hey, because the prophets are about to go to another glory, man. Yeah, the Lord gonna take us off the streets, but shit, we gonna be doing something. And you niggas gonna regret. Okay? You niggas gonna regret not taking heed to the prophets, and it's gonna be too late. Okay? So give me 1 second. It says, this is 2 Ezra 2 and verse 1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments by men servants, or the prophets, which are us." We are those men servants back today. We are unprofitable servants, doing our reasonable service. Okay? Sounds like a lesson, which I'm going to do soon, Lord willing. It says, the prophets, whom they would not hear, but despise my counsels. All right, these people despise the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is why they're going to get the judgment that they are going to receive. That's why the Lord is gonna allow these niggas to come down on Esau. That's why the Lord is going to allow Esau to come down on these niggas so hard. Okay? Isaiah 10. All right, Esau is that sword. All right, Esau is that whooping stick that the Yahweh Shema Shai set up for our people. He's going to come down on our people, man. All right, it's Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water. Okay, even though an actual famine will happen. Okay, it said, but of hearing the words of Yahweh, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. And it's going to be too late. The Lord is going to shut the mouths of his prophets. Okay? And you, Jake always want to get right when it's too late. All right, Proverbs, the 1st chapter. Okay, our people always want to get right when it's too late. Okay? So, just wanted to come out with that quick video. Lord willing, it was edifying. You know, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those for elect. Lord willing, be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Wild Bible Ball. This shit over with, man.